Hey everyone, New Third 12 here, and welcome to something completely different. I felt like, I've literally never done something with a female protagonist. And I'm like, why not? What's the worst that could happen? I don't know. Oh god. Well, that's his future. So I was saying this is first? I don't know. I'll just go with whatever this is. On a train with an unknown destination. I actually know nothing about this other than people say it's good, and there's a female lead. So I'm like, fuck it. I can play a ton of games with a bunch of cute girls in it. I can play one with really hot guys in it too. Cardia, Poisonous Girl. Arsene Lupin. Nice name. Abraham Von Helsing. Vampire Hunter. Wonder who he is. Haha, got it. Impe Barbie? Tom? Sure. Saint Germain. Herlock Sholmes! Yes! Herlock! Always love those memes. I mean, the art looks pretty good though. So, I'm not gonna complain. That was a solid opening. Okay, I need game settings. Already read, sure. Fucking speed up the text. Sure. Sound. Jack the fucking voices up. Oh my. I'm spoiling myself. I need to know who sounds good. What? God, he's quiet. That's a good one. It's a good meme. She's feeling something. Fucking jack the voices up. Fuck it. That should be fine. Yeah, probably. Voice settings, all voices on. Sure. Saving settings, memory trunk, pathogenesis. Cool. New game, obviously. I'm actually glad I don't have to come up with a name. I was just gonna say mine, but you know what? This is fine. I'll take Cardia. I think it's a cute name. She looks cute enough. Who am I? What am I? Where did I come from? Where am I going? Loved by no one, needed by no one. If my existence holds no meaning, then why am I here? Hi, Dad. I can hear my father's voice.
すでに歴史は動き出した。
He has a gentle, peaceful voice.
お前が目覚めた時、人は真理に至る祝福の道を歩むことになるだろう。神のゆりかごから広大な地の世界へと、お前が人々を導くのだ。カルディア、すべてはお前から始まる。愛しい愛しい私の娘。
His hand touches my hair. His hands, big, strong. His touch is so comforting.
私はお前を愛するがゆえに、
What?
お前から愛を取り上げる。
Dad?
お前はずっと一人だ。お前は愛を知ってはいけない。
Why?
孤独に生きなくてはならない。
Screw you, Dad.
愛を知れば知るほど、お前は不幸になっていく。
Yeah, but you don't get the joy of love either.
なぜならお前は怪物なのだから。
What? 6 years later, 1853. She is not a monster. That is very rude.
London Bridge is falling down.
Everything is normal. So annoyingly normal.
Falling down. Falling down.
There's no sign that anyone will appear.
London Bridge is
They're really making me wait.
falling down.
At this rate.
London Bridge is...
うるせえんだよ、さっきから。
You've been singing that for 8 hours. The man takes out binoculars from his eyes to takes the binoculars from his eyes to glare at the man slumped beside him. Ah, the gallery. I never would have guessed that's what that means.
ねえ、なんだよ。人が気持ちよく作業してたのにさ、鼻歌くらいいいじゃんか。
You're not humming to yourself.
あのな、もっと緊張感持てよ。これから世紀のお宝盗み出そうってんだぜ。
俺の緊張感はいつかも持ちません。
These men have been lying here and hiding on this bare plane for 5 days already. Man B is the best already.
はあ、ロンドンが懐かしい。うまい酒、うまい料理、美しい女たち。
King.
仕方ねえだろ。俺だってこんなに待つと思わなかったんだよ。
もうさ、横からかっさらうとかじゃなくて、自分たちで見つけちゃった方が早いんじゃないの？そっちの方が危なくないじゃん。
それができるならとっくにやってる。この地方ってだけしか情報がねえんだ。あとは連中の後を追っかけるしかねえだろ。
その連中がいつまで経ってもやってこないわけだけど。
そのうちやってくるんだよ。いいか？泥棒ってのはな。
入念な準備と機を待つ忍耐だろう。この5日で何回聞いたことか。もうセリフ覚えちゃったよ。
I wouldn't be sitting here for 5 days. While sitting, he takes a small device from his pocket and holds it up. He looks at it doubtfully.
これ、この間みてえに爆発しねえだろうな。
Oh, come on.
何言ってんの？するわけないじゃん。俺ってば世界一の天才技師よ。安心しな。この俺が保証する。
お前の保証ほど当てになんねえもんは。いや、待て。
A group of soldiers appear in the binoculars' view.
連中、やってきやがった。
ね、マジで？
The first man nods and continues to study the situation. 4 military automobiles, 1 escort transport, and about 20 soldiers in total. In just their luck, one of the vehicles is carrying hunting dogs. Oh, no thank you. Ugh. A man who appears to be the commander is in the lead automobile, and from the way he looks around, he won't be an easy target. It's a huge unit. It could be trouble. But
黄昏じゃない。報告と違うな。あの格好。
actually, I'll
王室
need
の
this.
近衛兵たちか。なんでこんなところに
Twilight, special force within the British government. Its main goal is to gather information. Although it has many agents working for it, its existence is kept a secret to the general public. A lineage of the British, well, royal family, okay. The present Queen Victoria is descendant of the Hanoverian dynasty.
何予想と違うの？作戦変更した方がいいんじゃない？
いや、かえって都合がいい。作戦通りだ。集合場所で待ってろよ。
ねえ、マジ？入念な準備、木を見る忍耐はどこに行ったんだよ。
その言葉には続きがある。そして時には大胆に。そうでなくては泥棒は務まらない。
He tosses his binoculars aside and prepares to leave.
わかったよ。ちゃんと生きて戻ってくれよ。お前にはまだまだ手を借りたいんだからさ。
誰に向かって物言ってやがる。この俺様がちょっとやそっとで死ぬもんかよ。
With that, the man runs out into the darkness. It has taken forever to piece together the clues leading to this moment. He will reach his target. The moon is hidden behind some clouds. That's no good. The darkness makes it easy to run, but hard to track.
レオンハルト隊長殿、屋敷の包囲完了しました。ご苦労。屋敷から逃げるものがあれば必ず捕らえよ。はっ、了解であります。
The captain returns to the soldier's parting salute, then turns to the abandoned-looking building that stands before him. Through a meticulous search, he finally located this mansion hidden in the forest. The initial reports have so far been correct.
ここに怪物がいるというわけか。
He is not eager to complete this mission. A search and capture operation such as this does not normally fall into his purview. Rempart Leonhardt, knight and captain of the Royal Guard, furrows his brow. I don't care about the knight part. Title granted to one who has performed a great accomplishment for the nation. This gives one bragging rights over one's neighbors, unless, of course, they are also knights. Of course. Captain of the Guard, the position responsible for managing the Royal Guard. This post is currently held by Rempart Leonhardt. Who is a patriotic British officer and captain of the Imperial Guard. He's a devoted agent of the Queen who acts without restraint. The men under his command are the Royal Guard, protectors of Queen Alexandria Victoria, supreme ruler of Britain. The United Kingdom, aka Britain. Though the country's official title is the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland, the UK is a common shorthand. It is much shorter, though I just call it Britain half the time. The supreme ruler of the British Empire, the world's most powerful military nation, a competent leader who prioritizes the expansion of a realm, not someone to cross. Yeah, I wouldn't want to cross for Queen Victoria. Select soldiers who guard the monarch of Buckingham Palace. They boast a higher proficiency and greater loyalty than the average soldier. Their current mission is to protect the Queen Victoria as she travels to Wales for an inspection tour. Region where the main character was born, located in the southwestern area of the UK. It's said to have supported the Industrial Revolution while its abundant natural resources. It has a rich natural environment and 20% of its land is designated as natural parks today. However, he received a message through his Aether communication device. Aether is a medium necessary for the transmission of light and heat through air. The transmitter is a device that causes vibrations in the aether to transmit information. The theory has since been disproven for the purposes of this game. Aether exists. Thanks. Oh my god, I'm just getting info dumped. The communique came from Finis, the British military's technical advisor who holds authority in governmental research projects. Mysterious figure acting as the British's military technological advisor. He's also the leader of Twilight. Capture the monster that hides within a mansion in Wales. It may already be dead, if so, quickly dispose of the body. So the monster is MC here, Femc. However, there's a chance that it still lives. It must be captured at all costs. Shortly after this message was sent, a device was delivered that could supposedly detect the monster, along with instructions. Its mission is probably of little importance to Finis. If it had been, Finis who would have sent one of his pawns from his special task force, Twilight, to carry it out instead. There's just so little information. What is this monster? I doubt it. I don't think it's that bad. No way it's that bad. Perhaps it is some figure of speech. Leonhard asked for clarification multiple times, but Finis never responded.
いや、悩んでも仕方あるまい。隊長殿、突入準備整いました。
Leonhard brings his thoughts back to the present and focuses on the task at hand.
しかし、隊長殿、相手は一人なのでしょう。これほどの警戒をする必要があるのでしょうか。バカ者、何者かはわからないが、相手は怪物とのことだ。女王陛下の健たる我々には不名誉な失敗など許されん。万難を排してことにあたり、万一の失敗も事前に防ぐ。これがナイトの進むべき道だ。はっ、失礼いたしました。
When he sees that his troops were prepared, Leonhard gives a small nod.
全員第1級警戒態勢。第1班を先頭に第2班、第3班突入。
Okay. Up. The doors are quickly kicked down, and the soldiers and dogs rush into the dimly lit interior of the mansion.
異常なし。こちらも異常なし。
Whoa. This place is a shithole. Leonhard follows his men inside. The soldiers quickly spread out, and soon they are taking over the mansion. So far, no monster has been found. How long has this building stood empty? The walls are rotting in the humidity, and shafts of moonlight are filled with dust. The dogs, as if sensing an unseen danger, have not stopped growling the entire time. As Leonhard steps forward, the small device meant to detect the target emits a sharp sound. The captain gathers a few of his soldiers and follows the device, which squeals as he stands in front of a door.
ここか。
He switches the device off and slips it into his pocket, then motions to the gun-wielding troops, who take positions nearby. He prepares himself to face the monster that awaits them on the other side, then gives the signal to break down the door. The soldiers smash through and rush inside. A skylight lets some light in, but the moon has ducked behind another cloud. However, he can sense tension in the room. I mean, she's going to be in here, right? Or not? Okay. Alright, this is just spooky now. Strange atmosphere fills the room. The room is packed with dolls, and this dim light, the sheer number of them, is unsettling rather than cute. The shadow of a person can be seen sitting in a chair in the center of the room. Okay, never mind. The person's just not there. The shadow doesn't move even when the shoulders surrounded. Guns drawn. Either this person is very brave, or, as the message suggested,
死んでいるのか。
this is gonna be the MC, I assume. One of the soldiers approaches the chair. The shadow slowly raises its head. At that moment, the clouds part, letting it light into the room. Hey. Long glossy hair. Melancholy eyes. Slowly opening. Her flawless skin and symmetrical face more than resemble a doll's. She is super cute. Her clothing is strange, something more like decoration than fashion. Everything about her seems oddly mystical. The girl blinks once, slowly. Her blank eyes take in her surroundings. She's gonna like evaporate these people. At this simple action, Leonhard hears himself and the others gasp involuntarily. This beautiful girl, lit from above by the soft moonlight, like an ethereal creature. She must be.
怪物だというのか。
I mean, I don't think she doesn't look like a monster to me, but that's just, I don't know. I hear voices. The voices of many people. None of them are my father. Why did they wake me? I wanted to stay in my slumber forever. I wanted to stay with my dreams forever.
これが怪物なのか。
Monster. Yes. I am a monster.
隊長殿、捕獲すべき怪物とはこの少女のことなのですか。
You know, she's alive. You can't kill her.
おう、にわかには信じがたいが、どうやらそのようだ。
どんな化け物が出てくるかと思えば、
Yeah,
こん
same.
な娘とはな。バカ、警戒を怠るな。
Sure, whatever.
おい、どうしたんだ。落ち着け、落ち着けって。
I know that sound. A dog's growl. I've heard it before. Dogs were chasing me. They were growling and barking, trying to bite me, trying to eat me, to kill me. They were so much faster than me. The dogs... A large dog barks loudly and leaps on me. Oh, she's not voiced. Stop! I protest weakly in a scratchy voice, but the dog has me pinned in my chair. Holy God. Its teeth tear through my clothing and pierce the skin of my shoulder. I can feel my blood flow from the wound. In the next moment, the dog yelps and jumps back.
おい、どうした。
The dog bit me. That's what's wrong. As he speaks, something happens. The dog's mouth begins to melt. Like mud, it begins to drip and fall away. The dog's head and neck begin to crumble and ooze, and the oozing mass of flesh fizzles. Bye! The dog drops to the ground. It writhes in agony for a short time, then stops moving.
なんなんだよ、これ
Oh,
は。
maybe you shouldn't bite it the first thing you see. Why? Because it touched my skin. Because of a tiny drop of my blood. Just looking at the misshapen corpse makes me feel awful. It died because of me. The men around me tear their gaze free from the mess and back away, still surrounding me.
警戒しろ。相手はやはり怪物だ。
I don't know. I still wouldn't be that mad.
動くな。一歩でも動けば撃ち殺すぞ。
I haven't moved this entire time. Fear and confusion, doubt and anxiety. It's just as before. It's very scary, but somewhat familiar.
距離を取って囲め。触れてしまえばそれだけで殺される。
Don't touch her then.
うろたえるな。レディーに銃を向けてはならない。
Yeah. One of the soldiers cries
し
out.
かし隊長殿、相手は怪物です。そんな悠長なことを。
Captain, she melted the dog's face off.
無論
Don't care.
理解はしているとも。我が輩も共に見ていたのだから、確かに驚くべきことだ。だが、落ち着くんだ。見てみろ。彼女は敵対するつもりはないようだぞ。
She doesn't look like she's done anything. I remain seated in my chair, but I look up to meet the speaker's eyes.
猟犬に関しても一瞬だが彼女は静止しようとした。先の出来事は意図的に起こされたものではない。
It's because she's nice.
それは
Because even though she might be technically a monster, she isn't a monster. Already. Like, come on. The leader approaches me and gently kneels down, putting his face at my level. Headbutt him.
まずは突然の来訪や非礼を詫びよう。そして願わくば何も聞かず我々に同行してほしい。
No. A creature exhibiting powers beyond that of ordinary humans in the game, this term is used against the protagonist who has deadly poison coursing through her veins. His gentle but firm tone leaves no room for argument. After a brief pause, I nod. I stand without another word and leave my room behind. I have no reason to resist. How many years have I been staying here? The people are so tense. I see fear in their eyes. They see me as something foreign. I wonder if these people will kill me. If that's why they've come here, so be it. I had reservations, but I'm not scared. That poor dog. I shouldn't have been that way. The dog should have killed me. Horseless carriages cut their way through the quiet of the night to meet us. They tie my hands and load me into one. I stare up through the window at the sky. I have no interest in where they are taking me, or what will happen to me there. Man, poor girl, Jesus. She's been fucked. If I'm going to be killed, I feel oddly relieved to think this. But I have only one regret. Just one. I wish that I had anyone to talk to. Like, oh my, it's sad. It all happened so suddenly. A crash and flash cut through the night. The car ahead of us flips over and rolls over on the road. The carriage we are in screeches to a halt before we hit the overturned car ahead. The car behind us tries to swerve but tips over, crashing into us from behind. The stricken vehicles block us in. Oh no. Look, if it's that random guys that we were dealing with, if it was just the second one at least, that's fine, he can take me away. He sounds smooth enough. Everyone riding with us draws their guns and exits the car.
何者だ？我らを栄えある英国兵と知っての修行か？
Okay.
もちろんよーく知ってるさ。
A voice rings out in the night.
どこだ？どこから聞こえる？おい、あれを見ろ。
I turn to see where the soldier is pointing. There is someone standing there. I see a figure silhouetted by the moon. Oh, hey, how's it going? A thin body wrapped in formal attire, with a top hat perched on his head. A walking stick in his hand. He looks as if he is about to attend a masquerade ball. But why? Strangely, nothing about this scene strikes me as out of place.
Shokun! Oyakube
His cloak flutters in the wind as he stares down at us.
誇り高き英国王室の近衛兵がこんな田舎町で人さらいとは女王陛下もさぞ鼻が高いことだろうな。
我々を侮辱するか、貴様。
That's literally what you're doing. What do you mean?
俺の名はアルセーヌ・ルパン。何？驚くには値しねえ。どこにでもいる。ただの麗しき泥棒紳士さ。
What a smug lord. Arsène Lupin. Known as the dashing gentleman thief, Lupin is a master burglar famed through Paris for his brilliant, artistic crimes and his non-violent methods. Lupin. As the man standing above us shouts his name, I feel it carving into my heart.
泥棒だと？こそ泥が何の用だ？いや待て、聞いたことがあるぞ。確かパリを拠点に活動する怪盗とか。よく知ってるじゃねえか。その通り。いいかお前ら、光栄に思えよ。この泥棒紳士の華麗なる芸術をその目で直接拝めるんだからな。そして
The man calling himself Lupin looks at me. I feel his piercing gaze through his mask.
二代のお嬢さん、私の声が聞こえますか？
Yes? I stare up at him silently.
何を隠そう。この泥棒めの今夜の獲物は、お嬢さん。あなたのです。
Dude, keep it in your pants.
私はあなたを奪いにやってきたのです。
I haven't even really met you yet. Take me away?
どうか安心してお待ちください。そのぶしつけな犬どもの手から見事あなたを救い出してご覧に入れ
This
まし
dude's
ょ
a
う。
nerd.
なんという物言いだ。泥棒風情が流行る英国の侵攻を邪魔するなど不届き千万。全員総力をもってあの男を捕獲せよ。
はっ、全員銃撃用意。
そう、急ぎ銃撃を。何？銃撃？撃て
Bye. Wait. The shadow dances jerkily as the soldiers open fire. Many of them must have hit him. The shadow collapses to the ground. He's got to be memeing. I'm holding my breath.
バカ者！我が輩は捕らえろと言ったのだ。殺してどうする？
しかし相手の言うことが本当ならパリ中の警察を総動員しても捕まえられないルパンですよ。全力でかからなければ本当に怪物を連れ去られかねません。
That man Lupin. Did he really just die now?
やりやがったな。これだ。死んじまうじゃねえか。
This dude is so much.
人生だったぜ。
He sits up howling with laughter.
なんだ、なぜ奴は笑っている？そもそもあの銃撃を受けてなぜまだ生きている？
隊長殿、ルパン。
Before the soldier can say more, Lupin's body erupts into a brilliant light, blinding me with its glare. At the same time, a series of explosions rocks the ground. The carriages around us are in disarray.
なんだ何が起きてるんだ。
I don't want to die either, so can you take me
ま
away
た砲
already?
撃か。まさか仲間が隠れていたのか。
落ち着け。これはおそらくもともと道に仕掛けてあったのだ。奴は一人だ。術中にはまるな。
The captain's clear voice and reason have no effect on the men. The smoke from the explosions does not clear, but continues to thicken around us. Soon it's difficult to see.
どこだ。奴はどこに行った。
The soldiers shout in confusion. Suddenly a shadow appears before me. Oh, hey. I almost cry out, but the man raises a finger to his lips.
おっと、ビビらせたな。安心しろ。俺は幽霊なんかじゃねえよ。
Hi.
ありゃ、ちょっとした仕掛け付きの風船だ。
Let's get to work, buddy. He grins and holds out his hand.
さてお嬢さん、お手を。共に夜の逃避行と参りましょう。
It's better than over here. No. Don't touch me, please. You'll die from the poison.
ああ、知ってるよ。素肌に触れれば、だろ。平気だよ。
Oh,
お
well,
前の手袋は毒を防ぐためのもんだろ。
that's pretty simple. Yes, but I... You're coming! He suddenly pulls me by the arm.
大丈夫。俺を信じろ。
Thanks, buddy. He pulls me to him with the compelling strength that his slender frame belied. For a moment I fear he will melt, and I stare at him in terror. But
ほら、なんともねえだろ。
he looks back at me with an excited smile, a smile that seems totally unfitting for the current situation. I like him too.
おいおい、そう硬くなるな。せっかくの美人が台無しじゃねえか。ゆっくり。
Makes her smile.
俺に全部任せろ。何も怖がることはねえよ。このアルセーヌ・ルパン、欲しい獲物は必ず手に入れる。失敗の確率。
As he talks, he pulls me straight beside him and looks about us happily.
さて、最後のダメ押しといこうかね。
What? I have no idea what he's talking about.
何をしている。あのコソ泥は南に逃げたぞ。
What?
おいおい。
ってな。
Oh, whoa, whoa. Amazingly, Lupin's voice sounded exactly like that of the Captain Leonhard.
大将殿、南だ。全員南へ走れ。
何をバカな。騙されるな。そいつが
The real Captain shouts out through the smoke.
何を言っている。貴様こそルパンだろう。見ろ。
Oh my
私が本
god.
物だぞ。騙されてはいかん。
隊長殿が2人。何がどうなってるんだ。この視界じゃ判断がつかない。とにかく怪物の周囲を固めるんだ。
By the time the soldiers began to gather around us, Lupin had picked me up and ran out. I looked back at the smoke still rising behind us as we rushed through the moonlit grass. The only thing I feel now is Lupin's arms holding me through my clothing. Thank you. I don't know how far we ran. Before I knew it, we were on a track in the forest.
よし、ここまで来れば大丈夫だろう。なんだ、気になるか。大丈夫だよ。偽の痕跡をあらかじめ用意したからな。今ご。よし、今回も無事に回収完了。やっぱ俺は天才だよな。
Calm down, buddy. Lupin stretches and looks up at the night sky. I follow his gaze. How long has it been since I last stared at the skies? Not just through the window in my room, but in the fresh air. The wind brushes against my cheek. Even though I've seen this so many times, to be bored with it, now it feels beautiful. Lupin appears to be shaking as he focuses on the sky. What's the matter? Lupin?
いや、傑作だったな。連中の顔見たかよ。王室のこの絵が聞いて呆れるぜ。隊長である私を見抜けないとは。それでもお前たちはこの絵かって見事にハマってよ。なあ、どうした？なんか辛そうだな。まさか逃げるときにどっか痛めたか？どこだ？どこが痛む？隠す必要はないから言ってみろ。
Oh, well, besides her shoulder. I shake my head. It's not pain, it's sadness. I was ready for death, but here I am. I mean, you also got bit in the shoulder, so I'd assume that'd still hurt. I can't touch anyone. I'm a monster who hurts anyone around me. My life serves no use to anyone.
なんだ、怪我はねえのか。それならいいけどよ。教えてくれ。何が悲しい？
Who are you?
おっと、こりゃ失礼。そういや、改めての自己紹介はまだだったな。
Lupin bows as if on stage.
改めて名乗らせてもらいましょう。私の名はアルセーヌ・ルパン。お嬢さん、
Screw off.
訳あってあなたのハートを盗みに来ました。
My heart?
そう。言葉通りにハートさ。だが、ただで盗むってわけじゃねえぜ。美しいご令嬢を悲しませるのは趣味じゃない。お前からハートを盗む代わりに、一つだけお前の願いを叶えてやるよ。
A wish?
ええ、そうですとも。お嬢さん、このしがない泥棒が必ずや
Can I not be a
真実の
monster?
言葉を持って あなたの願いを叶えてみせ
Oh,
ましょう。
that's sad. A wish. My heart responds to his words. I have realized what I most desire. A wish tucked deep inside, deep within my heart, that I forbade myself to ever think of. It bubbles up into my mind. I've never touched another person. Not once in my entire life. I resigned myself to a life like that, and came to terms with it a long time ago. As my father said, I would be alone. Just because that's what you are, it doesn't mean that's what you want forever. But I want to touch you. I want to feel you, your warmth. The words tumble out before I can stop them.
触れる。そうか。お前は。
He stares at me, seemingly deep in thought. Is it impossible?
いや。
Lupin smiles confidently. He kneels down, takes my hand, and smiles.
承知しました。美しいお嬢さん。このアルセーヌ・ルパンの名にかけて、その願い。
At some point. The moon shines brightly up above. Oh, how beautiful it is. How have I never seen it this way before? Are we gonna get the intro again? Probably with a little bit different stuff. Except now I actually know who Lupin is. Still a pretty good opening though. Good vocals for it. Oh, I know what this means now. And I get the poisonous part. That's cool. That looks a lot more yikes to me now. That was just his hand melting. Yikes. I really do hope that it's just like, you know, it's curable. I don't like people that just suffer. It's really screwed. Ah, chapter 1, London Steam.